Hi, I'm Catalina. I'm the lead artist of an interdisciplinary collective working to bring extraordinary projects that engage art and technology in public space. We're here to ask for your support for the first public art feature that we plan to install in a garden in the centre of London during the Olympics this summer. We're here in Mallet Street Gardens, the site we have chosen for an installation in Bloomsbury. We have decided to make a piece in this particular space because we think that there's an interesting story to tell and to bring into the public domain. As you might probably know, most of railings in gardens and important city landmarks were cut during the war effort in the 1940s. So we have chosen this particular site because in this case, those railings were never reinstated. So we want to tell the story behind the iron stumps that have been left in the wall by creating an interactive acoustic installation that will make evidence the absence of the surrounding fence. The idea is to create an acoustic resemblance of the familiar sound children make while they run a stick along iron railings. To achieve this, we have designed an interactive system to put behind each of the iron stumps. So mainly we're going to have 100 of acoustic devices, each one composed by an infrared sensor that's going to be pointing a beam towards the street, connected to the brain of the system, which is a microcontroller and a speaker that will output record sound samples. So the way it will work is exactly like this. The public walking along the peripheral wall of the garden will activate through the movement the sound behind the iron stumps in a way that the sound will start following them, as if they themselves were the ones playing with the fence's sound, a kind of phantom image of the original fence. Not only we're going to have the resemblance of the railings, but by having behind each one of the iron stumps an acoustic unit, it's mainly almost like an urban instrument where we expect people to engage with our sound interactive system and start mainly almost being able to play and tune the notes that are going to come out of this whole length of the garden. And that's what we expect to happen on site. But there's another part of the installation which I think it's quite interesting. We're using all the data that comes out of the system to collect it and stream it online in a way that we will be able, through a web page, to write the score of what is happening in the garden during the time the installation will last, which is about a month during August. So we encourage you to visit publicinterventions.org, which explains in more detail what we're trying to do, what we want people to engage with, and to open a platform of discussion about how we should and how we could engage with public space in our modern city.